Hi, my name is Elizabeth and this is a video of a program delivery completed on the 20th of the 3rd, 2023. Hi Julina, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Good. Okay, I'm glad that we discussed all your results from your postural assessment and your functional movement assessment. So now what we're going to do is go through your program that I've put together for you.
Yep.
So I'm just going to quickly run through it. I am going throughout the program, I will be correcting and helping you with your form, body posture and everything. So obviously your goal is to lose 5 kilos. So I have made this a high intensity workout. If you have issues with any exercise, just let me know because we can regress an exercise, and then as time goes on we can progress. So first things first, what we're going to be starting with is our warm-up. So because we need to gain that mobility in your ankles, I want us to really warm up your ankles, and we're doing knee rolls, 15 seconds each way. Then we're going to go into an overhead lunge and reach. So what you're going to be doing is stepping forward, back knee dropping to 90 degrees, and just lifting up your arms. So going down and up. Get that stretch going through your hip flexors. Then we're going to go into A step. You can put your balance into it. I want this to be quick. I need you to get your heart rate up. So that's going to be for 30 seconds as well. Then we're going to go into wide stance hamstring stretch. So just going side to side, feeling that stretch within your hamstrings. Next, you're going to go down and do a roll and reach. So you're going to roll back, tuck your knees in, and reach right out. Okay? Then you're going to go into a jog on the spot for 30 seconds. Going to get your RPE up to about 4. Okay, to go into your exercises, first we're going to go into toe raises and heel drop on the step. Excuse that there's no step here today. So I want you up on your toes, down on your heels. Okay? I want you to really focus on that stability and mobility within your ankles, Then you're going to go into your push-ups. Your push-ups, you're going to go down on your feet, arms underneath your shoulders. I want your neck in line with the rest of your spine. Real neutral, tuck your abs in, like turn your core on, and then you're going to be going down. I don't want your elbows going out and being winged. I want them to stay tucked in. You're going to go down and then drive the push through your hands. Next, you're going to go into a kettlebell swing with a core. So just remember that when we are doing a kettlebell swing, we aren't going into a squat. We're actually driving it through our hips. So we want that slight hinge back and then forward and pulling back, So up and pull back, down, and just doing that, okay? Through that, I want to make sure that you are standing up nice and straight as well. Then you're going to go into your bicycle crunches, coming down onto the floor, flat back. I don't want any arch or tilt within your back. Arms up towards your temple of your head, and then coming across, bringing one leg to the opposite arm. You're going to raise your shoulders off the floor slightly as well as you're doing it. Then you're going to go into your single leg supine bridge. You're going to have one foot down, you're going to have one up, arms to the side. Again, I want you to start with your flat back.
Yep.
You're going to drive it through your glutes, and I want your pelvis coming up, but I want it to be in line with your knee. I don't want you to go too far up. I don't want you to hyperextend it. Okay? Nice up and down. Okay? I want a momentum of 202. Then you're going to go into your burpees, dropping your hands to the floor, jumping out back, down, and then pushing through your arms and coming back up. Okay? Then we're going to go into your kettlebell pull-up. We're raising that to your chin. Again, I want your wide stance, toes pointing out slightly. Have your core on always. Shoulders back and retracted, nice and low, again away from your ears. Then we're going to drive that kettlebell up, bringing our elbows up towards the ceiling. And then your last one is going to be your butterfly kicks. Again, this is going to focus on your core. So nice, tight core, flat back on the floor, legs out. You're just going to kick your legs up and down. If you start to feel that you're starting to lift up in your back, I want you to bring your legs up higher because I need you to stay flat. The focus is here within your core. Alright, how do you feel about that?
Ready to go.
Alright. Okay, Joanna, let's start with your warm-up. I'm going to start with your ankle rolls, please. Let's go. Going around, switching other way. Nope, go the opposite way, yeah. Beautiful, now you can switch ankles. Yep, other way. Okay, then you're going to go into your lunge with your overhead reach. So lunging forward with your overhead reach. Beautiful, not all the way down. I want you to bring your leg down to a 90 degree. At the same time, bring your hands up. Yep, beautiful. Bring those arms up nice and straight. Beautiful. And one more. Thank you. Now you're going to go into your A steps. Give me that little bounce, let's get that heart rate up, opposite arm. Okay, let's go into your wide stance and get your hamstring stretch. Going down, opposite hand to leg.
Oh,
Keeping your legs straight, yeah. Okay, now we're going to go into our roll and reach, so hopping down onto the floor, rolling up, and then when you're coming out, stretch your legs out and reach forward and up. Yeah, just reach forward in front of you. Give me two more. How are we feeling?
Ooh. Yeah, good.
Okay, so I'll get you to hop up, and now I want you to give me a jog on the spot. Remember, I leave the heart rate up. So give me a good pace. Still want you to be able to talk to me. Good job. Alright, so I'll give you 30 seconds and then we'll start with your exercises. So just so you know, it's going to be 30 seconds on, 20-second rest at the end of one full set.
Yeah.
But then we're going to take a 1 minute rest,
Yep.
okay? We're going to be doing 3 sets. Alright, let's go into our toe raises and heel drops. So up, right on your toes and dropping down to your heels. One, two, down, 1, 2. So I want you to have that 2-second hold and down. So rather than rolling your toes up, I just want you to go flat. So up for 2,
straight up,
down
yeah.
for 2, yeah. Beautiful. Now you're going to go into your push-ups. So 20-second break. Alright, getting into your push-up position. Remember, hands underneath your shoulder, core braced, legs out, tuck your bottom under and keep your neck in line with your spine. So having that head tilted down a little bit, you want that neutral. Yep, okay, up you get, and let's go. Beautiful tempo. 2 more. Beautiful. Take your break. Next, you'll do your kettlebell swing with the pull. I'll just get you into place with this.
Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to go through it with. So you're going to be swinging, remember, hinging at the hips,
Yeah.
driving through there. I don't want you to hyperextend and lock your knees too hard either. Okay, off we go. Now give me a pull at the top. Yeah. Next arm. 1. So going down and driving through your hips. Great job. Okay. You pop that down. 20-second break. Your next exercise is going to be your bicycle punches. So we'll get you back down laying on the mat, please.
Back down.
Yeah. So remembering that I want your core to be on, brace that really tight. I don't want to see any sort of lift here within your back. Now you're going to bring your hands up to your temple, legs out, and you're going to come as if you're riding a bike. So lift your both legs off the floor, or is that too difficult?
No, it's okay.
So put your legs straight. So you're going to be
Okay.
having it out and bringing it up as if you're riding a bike.
That's one leg down.
Okay? Good job. Like I said, we can definitely progress. Yep, 2 more. Okay, beautiful. Come up. Just a bit of a note with that for future reference. So hop up for me. So when we're doing this, we want to keep our neck slightly, like our chin slightly tucked, but I don't want you to be driving the movement through your neck. It's supposed to be just slightly tucked, and you're focusing on the core, right?
A lot of work to do.
Yes, don't worry, we will get there.
A lot of work.
Okay, your next, hop back down please, is your single leg supine bridge. So bringing one leg up, yep. So tilting that in like a 90 degree, yep. So tabletop, nut that leg up please. So arms to the, yep, down, head down, back flat, core brace. So you're going to be lifting up, plant your bottom foot into the floor.
Yep.
You're going to drive through your bottom foot, yep. Lifting that hip up and pelvis up, giving me that hold for 2 seconds and back down. You're going to squeeze your glute, but I want you to keep in line. I don't want you to hyperextend and go all the way up. So up you go, 1, 2, down. Go up a little bit higher if you can, feeling that squeeze. Yep, and switch legs. So planting, yep, beautiful. Down, up for 2, up, and 1 more. Good job. Up you go. Take a break, have a little sip of water. Okay, your next exercise is going to be your burpees. So let's keep this with a good pace. I want you down, push yourself back up. Alright, I want your heart rate to come up here. Let's go.
Full drop to the ground, yeah?
Yeah, I want your chest to floor. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. Good job, Jamina. Okay, so your next exercise, just demonstrate again, is you're going to have your feet shoulder width apart, slightly pointed out. I want your shoulders protracted down. I want you to pull back away from your ears and lifting up to your chin, elbows going towards the ceiling. Alright, so have that slight bend in your knees. I don't want them locked. Alright, let's go. Okay, so Jamina, for this exercise, I want you to stop for a second. I want you to pretend you're pulling your shoulders away from your ears, so down and away, and I want you to stand back, so pulling them back. Now, here we go. Lift up. Beautiful. What's that weight feel like? Is that a good weight for you? Fantastic. That's better. See, that's how we're going to grow that strength within our lats and our scapula. We're going to pull it back, and that's going to help with your posture. It's going to help with that head forward tilt as well. We're keeping you in line. 2 more. Beautiful. Good job. Okay, for your last exercise, your last set is going to be your butterfly kick. So back down on the mat, flat back, tight core, arms down, raising your legs to as low as you can before you start feeling that lift in your back, and I just want you to kick your feet along. Remember to breathe during this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, so we would go again. We'd do 2 rounds. 2 more rounds, but now we're going to go into our cool down together. So we're going to do a hip flexor, so hopping down. Yep. And then I want you to lean into that stretch. Feel that stretch within your hips. And opposite leg. Beautiful. Next, hop onto your bottom, opening your legs, and touching your toes on one side and going
I can't
down.
do that.
Feeling that on up. Go as far as you can. Yeah, I just want you to feel that stretch within your hamstring, and you also feel it within your calf when you're pulling your foot back. And opposite leg. Beautiful. Next, I want you to give me a torso stretch, so laying down, knees up and dropping it to one side and looking the opposite way. Feel that stretch. It feels really good. Go the next way. Okay, hopping up. So next we're going to get a shoulder stretch. So I want you to bring one arm across the body, pulling again your shoulder down and away from your ears. So just coming across and giving your arm that pull. Feel that stretch within your shoulder. Again, drop your shoulder away from your ears. So more so across your body and pulling. Maybe pull at the end of your arm, yeah. You feel that stretch more. Now do your opposite arm. Beautiful. Trying to remember, let's keep those shoulders down and away from our ears. Okay. Next, we're going to do an overhead tricep stretch. So bringing that arm over and then pushing down on your elbow. So just pop these hands down. Fantastic. Switching arms. Remember, breathing still through your stretches. You really want to bring that heart rate down to a normal state. Okay, our last stretch for today is going to be our chest stretch. So interlocking your fingers at the back, and I just want you to stretch through. You fill them up and feel that stretch through your chest. So I like to keep my hands just like normal, yeah. That way, yeah.
Okay.
And then just lifting up slightly, and you can feel that stretch within your chest. Can you raise one higher?
No.
No? Okay, flexibility.
Terrible.
Beautiful. Okay, Jamina. So that was a good session today. As I said, we're going to progress with exercise as well. We'll start to introduce weights and stuff. So in 4 weeks we'll review again. During the week I'd like you to follow, I've set out a bit of a program for you. You're going to have 2 rest days. I want you to incorporate some Pilates, some list work, and yeah, we will see you next week.
Thank you.
No worries, Joanna.
Thanks
Take
for that.
care.